symmetry, and we can see that it lines up perfectly, doesn't it? We can have a vertical line of symmetry that goes up and down. If we drew one through the little mouse, we'd be able to fold it on that line and it would match perfectly. We can have a horizontal line of symmetry that goes across, and this X also has a vertical line of symmetry. And it looks like it might have a diagonal line of symmetry, but this doesn't quite look like it would match here. For diagonal lines of symmetry, we can have several. This square has two diagonal lines of symmetry, a vertical one and a horizontal one. The diagonal lines of symmetry go through the vertices that are not next to each other. Symmetry means having an exact match in size, shape, and arrangement of parts.
Okay, my question is, Ahmad Sultan.
Yeah.
You can see the first shape, the triangle.
Okay.
The triangle, how can we divide it into two equal pieces? By three lines. The first line is this one. Look, this is the first line. So we can cut this triangle into two equal pieces. This piece on the right is like this piece on the left. Also, we can delete this line and choose another line. We can cut the triangle into two equal pieces like that. So this part is like this part down. Also, we can use another line. This one. So how many lines of symmetry here? 1, 2, 3 lines of symmetry. 3 lines of symmetry. Again, say after me, 3 lines.
3 lines
of symmetry.
of symmetry.
Thank you. Abdul Mohsen, what is the next figure?
Square.
Square, exactly. How can we cut this square into two equal pieces?
It's written.
Huh?
It's written how? From
Can
up
we
to
cut
down?
it? Can we cut it like that?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so this is the first line of symmetry. Can we cut it like that?
We can cut it. Yes, we can.
Yes. So can we cut it like that?
Yes.
And also, can we cut it like that?
Yes.
So how many lines? How many lines of symmetry?
Wait. 4.
Yeah, for the square we have 4 lines of symmetry. Thank you. Danny, what is the next figure? Danny?
Yes.
Danny, what is the next figure? This one.
No, that's trying. No. What was it? That
A
rectangle.
A rectangle. How many lines of symmetry for the rectangle?
2.
Can we say
it looks,
yeah?
It looks like 4, but in reality it's 2.
If I say, can I divide it like this way?
Wait. Yes, kind of.
No, we can't. Look, because if you notice, this part in the top is not exactly like this part in the bottom.
Yes.
They are different. They are reflexed.
Yeah.
So that's why we said they are only two lines of symmetry. Okay. Danny, can you tell me what is the next shape?
The next shape, it's a pentagon.
Oh, 6 sides.
Hexagon.
Hexagon. How many lines of symmetry for the hexagon?
6.
Of course, 6. And then the last one,
A tall triangle.
a triangle. So what is the difference between the first triangle and the last one?
You mean the first one and the last one?
The first one, this one, and the last one, this
Yeah.
one. What is the difference?
So the difference is the first one is like shorter, like a normal triangle. But
Mhm.
like if you look at the last one, it looks like a tall triangle.
Quite right. You are quite right. But you know, the main difference here for the first one, all sides are equal in length. All sides are equal in length. I'm talking about the sides, the black ones.
Teacher,
But for the,
technically, my answer was technically correct because even they're not even the same shape. Well,
yeah,
they're the same shape, but like they're not the same shape. You know what I mean?
what do you mean?
Oh my god! Like not the same shape. That means they're not like the same. They're the same shape, but they're not the same like.
Danny, look. Do not be confused. Both of them triangles. But what is the difference between them? And the first one,
The first one.
we
is-
have
There's two.
three equal lengths. This one is
Yes,
like
two
this one, is like
equal
this one.
lengths, and it looks like
But
three equal lengths, and it looks like a normal triangle.
yeah, but look at the last one, only we have this side is equal to this side, and the third one is different.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like a teeth of a shark.
So we can say this one is isosceles triangle. Isosceles?
I meant a tooth of a shark. I meant a tooth of a shark.
Okay, this one is isosceles triangle, and this one is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Okay,
You mean-
equilateral.
I just said. Wait, teacher, do you know what I call them? If there's two of them, I call the normal one normal triangle, and then I call the tall one tall triangle.
Tall triangle? No, it's not right names.
Literally, the last one looks like a tall triangle. Can everyone agree with me?
Okay, what about this one? I'm gonna draw one for you, and let me see how can you call it. This one, and this. How can you describe this one?
Fat pyramid triangle.
What?
Fat pyramid triangle.
Fat? No, it's isosceles as well.
It's fat and it's a pyramid. It looks like a pyramid. It's fat.
You said it's fat
it's-
because it eats so much?
Yeah. No, because it's like a.
It's like what? It's like a duck? It's like a dog? It's like a
No,
buffalo?
it's like someone. No, it's like someone squished the pyramid.
Look, listen. In general, when we find that we have only two
Oh wait,
sides
I'm
are equal in
renaming
length,
it to squid.
and the third one,
Just-
listen, Danny. When we find only two sides are equal in length, and the third one is different, so you have to say it's isosceles triangle. So, what I mean by that, if you want to say how many lines of symmetry for the isosceles triangle, only one line of symmetry, one line of symmetry. But for the equilateral triangle, we have 3 lines of symmetry. 3 lines of symmetry. Okay.
On opposite sides of a line. And some shapes have one line of symmetry. Some shapes have more than one. This triangle has 3 sides that are the same length. It has 3 lines of symmetry. And the square has 4 lines of symmetry. This rectangle only has 2. This hexagon has 6 lines of symmetry. But this
Guys, please open the camera, all of you.
triangle only has 1. A regular polygon is a polygon in which all sides are the same length and all angles are the same measure. For regular polygons, The number of sides it has is the number of lines of symmetry it has. We have a triangle with 3 equal sides. It has 3 lines of symmetry. A square has 4 equal sides. It has 4 lines of symmetry. But a rectangle has 4 sides, but they're not all equal. So it only has 2 lines of symmetry.
Mister, can I go to the bathroom?
We can
Okay.
check a shape
Okay.
for line symmetry by seeing if it has vertical line symmetry. If it doesn't, we can check it for horizontal line symmetry. And if it doesn't have that either, we check it for diagonal line symmetry. And if it has neither of these, the shape has no symmetry. Look at the figure of this little penguin. He has no symmetry. And do you know why? It's because his little scarf is sticking out. His feet would have symmetry, and his wings, they're the same on each side, and his little cheeks and his little eyes. But because this scarf is sticking out, if we drew a vertical line coming down and tried folding him, that scarf would stick out.
Yusuf. Ahmed. Ammar.
Yes.
Ammar, for this penguin, why we say there is no line of symmetry? Look, if I divide it into 2 equal pieces like that, by this line, can you see the 2 parts? This part on the right and this one on the left?
Yes.
Are they
No,
the
no,
same
no.
exactly?
No.
They are not the same. That's why we said there is no symmetry. There is no symmetry. But look at this dog.
Okay.
If we divide it into 2 pieces like that, are the two parts equal, similar?
Yeah.
So we can say there is 1 line of symmetry. What about this fish? Can we divide it into equal
No.
pieces? Like
No.
that? Or like
No.
that? We can't. The 2 parts not like the same. Down we have a regular pentagon, 5 sides. So we can say we have 5 lines of symmetry. This one a regular pentagon, but we can divide it by 1 line of symmetry. This random shape we can't find its line of symmetry.
So there's no symmetry. This dog has vertical line symmetry. If we folded it on this orange line, it would fold perfectly and match. And this
Mr.
fish
Mahmoud?
has no symmetry.
Where are you, Yusuf?
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not see you.
If we drew a vertical line and folded it, the face wouldn't match.
I'm sorry.
And if we drew a horizontal line and tried folding it, this one big fin on top would not match the 2 little fins on the bottom. Here we have a regular
Mr.
pentagon,
Mahmoud, you called me.
a regular
Okay, Yusuf, listen.
polygon with sides that are all the
Yeah.
same length. Because a pentagon has 5 equal sides, it's got 5 lines of symmetry. Now this is also a pentagon, but because the sides are not all equal length, it's an irregular pentagon. It's got 5 sides, but they're not equal. It has 1
How is
vertical
it
line
irregular?
of symmetry. And this
Mister.
polygon is also a pentagon. It's an irregular pentagon because the sides are not all the same length like the regular pentagon. And it has 5 sides,
How are they
no
irregular?
symmetry.